the hell did I just enter?
214 plus.
Okay.
I think you have dogs. Just waiting for the information to pop up.
And a partridge in a pear tree.
All right.
Keep in mind you have 6 seconds.
Okay. And I am going to then cast Blur on Altessa.
That's okay.
So yeah, I'll cast Blur on Altessa.
Okay.
Okay. All right. Doing anything else? 5-foot step or something?
Yeah, I think where could I 5-foot step?
Up.
Wait a second here. What is Blur?
I would stay
Blur's
where
one
you are.
action, so that's my standard. Can I
So you
make a
still-
move? What?
Do what you do.
I'm sorry. What was that?
Do whatever you do.
All right, can I make a movement here without provoking?
Can you make a move where?
There, without provoking.
Yeah, if you move down.
Nope.
Not that way. But I know where you're going. It's fine.
Okay. And I'll be on the other side of the fire pit.
Okay. All right. All I can.
Hold on.
I have a dog.
Yeah, I noticed.
Okay, were you typing something, Luther?
No, it was good. Oh,
Okay,
No, I'm good.
I'm going to suggest you reread what I typed one more
Okay.
time. Because, yeah, it's pretty important.
okay. Let's see. Damn, did I just get everything about it?
Oh, not even close. No, not even close.
Did I get the pertinent stuff?
Pertinent?
Pertinent stuff?
You got the equivalent of one tidbit of information about this creature
Oh.
from your planes check. And I gave you the other stuff from your arcane and your history. Because as the wizard, that's the kind of stuff you should be pulling
Yep.
together.
Oh, great. Why did they throw this thing in here? And that's it. That's my turn.
Visitors don't smite.
They have a
Altessa
judgment.
is up.
Alright, Altessa will, as a swift action, activate her judgment. The judgment of smiting and makes her weapon magical effectively.
Some of that because my dog sucks. Some of that
I just,
Activates a judgment that makes her weapon magical again.
I just
Yeah,
love
I
the.
figured.
Sorry.
Thank you, Magic Dealer. But at the moment,
Yeah, I love the sense of optimism Luther always has.
Oh, well, you should have said that first. Also,
Sorry.
I got Altessa stuck under Gorrot. Can we,
Okay, yeah, hold on. Okay.
thanks.
but we still got to get. Oh, we still got to get past it, so
Yeah, that would probably kill us as scams.
And
I mean, I hate to tell you this, but
probably means
No, I have an idea. It will probably kill us if we provoke from it.
yeah.
I'm aware.
Okay. Oh wait, it's bound.
Um.
You said it's bound. Can you dispel it?
No, dispel is a 3rd level spell.
Yeah, he should be able to have access using another hero point to get a 3rd level spell.
By the elves behind us. That's not real helpful.
I'm doing this in character, so
Hmm. I'm unconscious. I can't do anything. Turn that down. I have the Dark Tower game app for my phone.
lovely.
Yeah, it's balls hard. I don't know how Spoonie was able to win the first time he played it, because this game will chew you up.
So we lose if we fight it, and if we run, Brett dies. Okay, yeah, alcoves. It's not like bound to the room of the alcoves. I
There's
don't know how to
stuff in
close.
those alcoves.
Okay. Magic, what's in the alcoves?
Ironbite, I didn't say it was bound to the alcoves. That's not what I typed.
Okay.
Inside the alcoves are
I just don't know what.
racks of the candles that you see in the corners of this room. A silver coffer with a ring sitting in it, and some piles of materials necessary for constructing summoning circles.
Okay. Do I see a summoning circle anywhere?
Not visibly, but you don't know much about ancient Thalassian magic and how it might be
Well, Tessa might.
different
I don't know.
for binding.
Altessa has Arcana, Dungeoneering, Nature, Planes, Religion, and Spellcraft. And it's Altessa's turn.
Altessa can make the same series of checks that Luther made, if you would
Okay.
like.
Yeah.
It has
So-
to be in that order, though.
Okay, what's the first? Well, they're all plus
Well, no,
3.
it doesn't. No, it doesn't. It can be in it. Knowledge Planes is the first one. All right, give me Knowledge Arcana. Knowledge History. All right, so you'll get some of that.
I don't know how to.
Oh, sorry, I forgot. This is about a monster, so it gets an additional plus 2
To
to all of the rolls.
not all of them are about monsters, but I'll apply it to the one that's specifically about the monster.
Oh, okay.
Let's see. Read that check. Here's part 1.
I just don't know how to parse this information. Okay.
Okay.
Here's part 2.
how about maybe a knowledge arcana or a spellcraft to know how to break a rune binding of a stuff like that?
Well, basic knowledge arcana for breaking a long-term binding. Is probably going to be a high-level dispel type thing.
Okay. We don't
Probably
have.
not something that Ironbite's going to be able to do. And if it breaks the binding, all the binding does is keep whatever has been summoned in a specific location.
Yeah.
Break the binding, then it's free to go where it wants.
Which might be back to wherever it came from, but you never know.
Or alternatively,
To kill
out
you.
the hallway.
Yeah. Well, here's my problem as stands. Even if we run away, we're leaving Gorrot for dead.
Yeah. And I really feel uncomfortable with that. I just don't know what we can do to get past this thing.
I'd like to examine the fiery liquid.
Okay.
Perception?
No, I'll just tell you what it is. It's
Okay.
part of the thing here.
I hate
The
this
fire
place.
pit is 10 feet deep. And it's just flame in the bottom, magically sustained.
Okay. Okay.
Nothing particularly special about it, other than it's fire, and if you step in it, it's probably gonna hurt a little bit.
Okay.
Anybody want to use a hero point for inspiration?
I can't spend Altessa's because they're not mine. I don't have any. Gorrot's unconscious.
I've got one. No, wait, I've got none. No, I've got one.
You have one. I gave you one for
Yeah.
the pit thing. Give me perception checks.
Okay. From everyone or just Altessa?
Those of you who are currently conscious.
I'm here
Okay,
in spirit.
it's it seems to be taking special relish in the in Gorrot's blood and the chunk of flesh that it tore off of him.
It's eating,
It's eating.
so it's distracted.
It's not distracted. It's eating and watching you guys. It's not. There's obvious intelligence.
As in,
It can be reasoned with?
I mean, I would probably put it more towards animal intelligence, but
No, apparently it's...
Ironbite.
What?
I know what you did.
I did nothing. I mean, I literally did nothing.
okay. I don't know what to do, god damn it.
Well, it's Altessa's turn, and we've been sitting here for quite a while for 6 seconds, so.
I know.
So you gotta
Sorry,
make a
we're
call
fighting
or-
a monster that I could one-shot a character that isn't mine.
You gotta make a call, or I'm gonna advance to the next turn.
If it can use spells, it's got intelligence. Obviously a bloodthirsty monster, though.
Don't know that.
Has it used any spells?
Yeah.
It has.
What spell?
Rage.
Rage.
No, it was cast on it.
No.
You don't know that.
Unless there's somebody else around here, I'm saying that this is...
I just thought it was some sort of trap, maybe. I don't know.
Is that all Altess is going to do?
I mean, it can respond during her round, so I was kind of
It
hoping
can,
for
but
that.
it doesn't.
To be fair, it attacked us first, so...
Attacked you, but even still, if we try and fight it, we're going to die. Tessa will move over here and go total defensive, I guess.
Something to consider, okay?
Okay.
Think about where you are. The floor is coated with dust.
It's been here a really long time.
Bingo. Gorrot, roll to stabilize.
Oh, okay. I almost forgot about that. Nope.
All right.
So I am...
What's your con again?
Let's see here. My con is 12, and I can go a little bit below that because of my trait. Where's that at?
I'm getting really sick of my dog right now.
What is Chewie screaming at?
He's not allowed to go into every room in this house. We're keeping him in the basement. And, of course, I'm in the basement, so he's chilling with me. But because they're closed doors, he doesn't like that.
Okay. So, I had half my character level to my Constitution score when determining negative hit points to kill me. So, I need a negative 14 to die. Really, negative 15.
Mm-hmm.
Because I don't know. Do I die on a minus 14?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Pathfinder, everything is meet it or beat it.
Yeah. So minus 14 to die.
The creature casts a spell, and I will need a will save from everybody. Yeah, everybody. You too, Brett.
I'm unconscious.
Yeah, I know.
Just roll the will save.
Okay, Tegan, you succeed. Everybody else does not.
What is the spell?
Each affected creature takes -2 on attack rolls, saving throws, ability checks, skill checks, and weapon damage rolls.
What?
The spell is Crushing Despair.
Lovely.
And that was a kindness. Tegan.
I'm having trouble navigating map tools for some reason, sorry.
Okay.
I have nothing in bluff. I can't. I just can't. I don't know what to do.
Tegan, what language are you speaking?
Common is the only language he speaks.
All right. Are you doing anything else?
Does it react visibly in any way?
Its eyes flicker to you.
Seem interested? I don't know.
That's all. It just flickers to you.
Yeah.
Like flickers to and away, or just like it's looking at me now?
It's looking at you now.
Does anyone want to tell Jackie?
Jackie is choosing not to enter the game in order to keep Altessa in the NPC can only be knocked unconscious state.
Okay, sure.
Of course, if the rest of the party wipes, that won't help much.
I hate this. Why is this even in this part of the adventure path?
Well, you're the ones who made it into a chamber that you guys really probably wouldn't have normally made it in. So, and there's actually a reason it's in here, but it's a module.
And then goes total defensive.
Okay.
I gave it a drink. I'm hoping it'll respond well to that.
Inspiration. I'm doing inspiration.
All right. You want this in private or you want it out loud?
Out loud.
Okay. Somebody is going to have to eat an attack of opportunity. You guys need to get the fuck out of here.
But then Gorrot dies.
If you leave him in here, yeah.
How heavy is Gorrot?
We don't have the strength to actually pick him up and get out.
I know for a fact Gorrot's a big fucking dude, so I believe that's correct.
Bro, what's your character weight?
Okay. Give me 1 second. I weigh 158 pounds plus my gear, which is another 96 pounds.
Well, they don't need to take your pack. They just need to take you.
Well, if the pack is strapped to him.
Wait, I have something for this.
Do you have Antall prepared?
No. I have floating disc.
That's kind of...
So you would cast it, put me on the disc, and book it?
Yeah.
Yes.
That would work.
You'd have to cast it. Tegan, can you roll his body onto a disc?
Oh yeah. I have a 14 strength currently.
Alright. So the problem is, Luther, you should hold your action and let Altessa go first to draw the attack of opportunity, which is definitely going to come.
Yeah. God, Chewy.
Altessa might not actually be the best choice for that.
What's the AC?
Altessa has 17 AC, whereas Tegan, well, if he stays in total defense and just takes move actions, can have 26 AC.
Okay.
Yeah, but Altessa also has Blur on.
Right. I think both me and Altessa have 10 health points at the moment.
I'll add to that your chances of escape will go up if you toss something to the monster, which has been trapped here for a really long time with an supernatural and unending hunger.
Oh, I have trail rations.
Might want to give it all of them.
Yeah.
I have well, actually, I don't know. Gorrot, what did you do with your wolf?
It's in the other room.
Oh, you left him behind?
Yeah.
I didn't have the means of carrying it yet. I was going to wait till we actually, were prepared to leave. If anything, yeah, it's probably more likely it's back there. Because I don't know how much. Actually, hold on. Let me see how much it weighs.
Okay, can I toss it my trail rations? It's mostly jerky. Actually, what are trail rations?
Mixed of dried meat and dried fruit, and nuts and seeds and stuff.
Well, it's a wolf, so it probably weighs maybe 70 pounds.
It's a.
That was
I don't think you've ever interacted with a wolf in real life. Suddenly,
No, you're right. I haven't, so I have no idea how.
I would estimate around 190 to 110 pounds.
So about the size of a full-grown human.
Yeah.
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 Chances are I was not carrying that around with me.
A wolf stands from 2.5 to 3 feet tall and weighs between 45 and 150 pounds.
Yeah.
According to Pathfinder.
Well, I don't think I've ever met a full-grown wolf that was under 80 pounds. So, and
Yeah.
the one I met that was around 80 pounds was like mostly dead.
So could I throw it my all my trail rations?
You can. I don't know that it's going to care too much for nuts and berries and shit.
Right.
It's Luther carries mostly jerky as his trail rations.
No, Luther carries normal trail rations.
Damn.
Which do
And
have
it
jerky
could
in
go
it.
for trail rations, but it's got several sources of fresh, juicy meat.
I
No,
know.
there is jerky in trail rations.
There is, but Ironbite gets dinged because he said he carried mostly meat. Mostly
Yeah, I know.
jerky. Bad Ironbite.
I don't. I mean, I don't know what else to do to get out of this room.
You could leave it a limb.
Yeah, we could give it one of Gorrot's limbs.
If you're not the 2-weapon fighter, he'd miss the limbs more than, say, you
Get
would.
him new limbs. We'll have enough money after this.
Well, you guys have a reasonable plan to attempt right now. I suggest you try it, because you do not want to give this creature another round to tear into you.
Yeah.
Okay.
Give it all your trail rations. A few weeks' worth might do it.
Tegan, given the setup, you're gonna have to run past it and take an attack of opportunity already because you're above everybody else, and you already acted. So Altessa needs to run out and draw the attack of opportunity. She can do it full defense, and if she has a judgment left, whatever, we'll help with that. But she's gonna have to do that. Then Luther, you're gonna have to cast a spell and immediately book it out. And Deegan, you're gonna have to risk an attack of opportunity on your way out.
Okay.
And also, well, you're gonna be.
I could ride on the disc with Gorrot.
Yeah, do that. That's
Yeah.
that's good.
That would actually, I mean, if
Luther's
Tegan
high
goes
enough
down,
now to Grot's about 150. Tegan, how much does your character weigh?
We'll find out. About the same?
300. Luther, your
4th level caster.
400. So you can have a total of 100 in gear. Gorrot, how much does your gear weigh?
My gear,
Yeah.
96.
All right. Well,
I think we're just coming in under it.
well, that doesn't count Tegan's gear. Tegan, either you're going to need to leave your pack or toss Gorot's pack to the side. Otherwise, you're going to be overweight and the disc isn't going to roll.
Okay. I'm just going to check what's in my pack.
Hopefully it's
Okay.
stuff you can...
I'm going to take mine because I actually have some valuable stuff in my pack. And
And
thanks, Gorrot. And it's my pack. I know what's in it. I don't know what's in Gorrot's pack.
all right.
Gorrot, just be happy that you still retain your axes.
Yeah.
Okay, so
They're literally strapped
Luther,
to me.
you hold your turn. Altessa is going to book it out and provoke the attack of opportunity. Sylvia, what's Altessa's?
The highest I can get it to is 24. With total defense. No, less than. 21. With total defense. With a judgment. No, 22, yeah. 22.
Okay, 22. Almost certainly going to get hit.
See, that was my argument. If we try and leave, it will one-shot one of us. Altessa could...
You're going to have to try it, though. You don't really have a choice if you want to get out at all.
Altessa does have blur on, so...
Yeah,
That's true. That's another bonus.
that's the chance. Okay, so 21 or 20, 17 base plus 4 is 21 plus 2 is 20, 22. Yeah. Okay. So Altessa attempts to get by it.
All right. It's going to take an attack of opportunity.
Yeah. Sorry. And I guess I'll just wait there until we find out if it that hits, and that will knock Altessa on. Well, the mischance.
Roll blur.
All right. Who wants to roll it? You want me to roll it? I'll roll it because it's my attack.
Low is good or high is good?
Low is good for you guys.
Okay.
High is good for the Barghest.
Altessa falls unconscious.
Tessa falls unconscious. All right. Well, Luthor, you cast your spell, book it out.
Yep. Do I get past? Yep. Do I need to actually go the route, or?
Yeah, go the route. Show me where you're stopping. Your
Really?
move
Don't
speed
wanna-
is 40?
No, it's 30. But, oh, right. Yeah, right there.
All right.
So that would have Tegan and Gorrot on a disc, the square behind him.
Let's see. Hold on. Let's see. Floating disc.
To be honest, I've never used it in Pathfinder, but I remember in 3.5 it just trailed behind the caster.
It maintains a constant interval of 5 feet behind you. So we'll say you cast it here and moves here, moves here. And then it moves here, 5, 10, 15, and then it would move here. 20. So 20 feet of movement. And that's
Sorry.
going to put you two right here. All right. This is actually good for you guys, believe it or not. Gorrot's unconscious. You need to roll to stabilize again.
Yes, he does.
Okay, let me do the roll correctly.
Yes.
All right, good. Stabilized.
All right. It goes. This is actually stupidly beneficial to you guys since Tessa's NPC'd for this session.
Yeah.
It's going to cast a spell on Luthor.
It'll provoke an attack from me.
It will provoke.
Why is this broken all of a sudden? Ah, there we go.
That will miss.
What spell am I getting? What save?
Luthor, I need a will spell. Or a will save, yeah.
Will spell. That would be nice. -2 on this.
Whew.
Fuck, dude.
Is that not 20?
I don't know. Yes,
I don't know,
that
but-
is a nat 20.
Fuck, dude. Okay, well, it was attempting to cast Charm Monster on you.
It's a really fucking high level spell.
That wouldn't have worked.
It would have.
Would have.
Oh.
Charm Monster works on everything.
Charm Monster is a really high level spell too. I don't know what the fuck this thing is doing here.
Why
Charm
would you,
Monster is a 4th level wizard spell. Sorcerer wizard.
why would you put this in this module?
Tegan.
Tegan,
My
if you
suggestion
can,
to you right now.
Can I pull Altessa onto the disc and get off it myself?
I was just going to suggest pulling her over the border, but that works too.
Yeah. I'll pull Altessa's unconscious form onto the disc and hop off myself.
5-foot step and move action. That leaves you with a standard. You can use it to get around the corner or make a single attack or, whatever.
No, I can't because I took a 5-foot step.
All right, so you can... Well, you got a standard for something if you want it.
Can I close the door?
Yes.
I closed the door.
Okay. There is much howling and gnashing on the other side, but the doors do not even quiver.
Like, never. Let's never speak of this. Ever.
You guys can always go back in if you want the loot.
No.
no,
No.
no.
No. We're officially noping that room.
But yeah. Let's know that room.
Yeah.
Let's go. Let's pack up everything that was in the boss room. Let's just go home. We'll take a nap. We'll feel better. We'll rest for a couple days. Upstairs, not in the demon lair. We're gonna go home.
All right, well,
I'm done. Like, seriously done. You hear a groan of agreement coming from Gorrot's unconscious body.
Well, maybe not forever, because let's sleep for a couple days. Sleep for one day, heal up that day, sleep the next day, and then we'll come back.
No.
No.
Oh, hell yeah, I'll come back to this place when I'm challenged to a Barghest, but... So, well, let's pack everything up and leave. We're going to pack everything up, we're going to go upstairs, and we're going to sleep, We're gonna heal. We're gonna sleep again, and we're gonna leave.
Okay, well, do you guys like some background information about why it was there in the first fucking place?
Yeah.
Yes.
I'm guessing there was something really fucking good in that alcove.
Not really, no.
Oh.
That was just a fuck you room.
The creature you were facing, and try to keep this all out of character knowledge, but the creature you were facing, powerful Greater Barghest, was once a lieutenant of a powerful creature and commander of legions. Spent the last several thousand years imprisoned in that room. He is captured and transported there under a binding and imprisoned so that he could be interrogated at a leisurely pace. But when the end of Thassalon came, it happened fast.
Could say it.
And he was forgotten. He survived the collapse. However, he's been there. He's got the creature's continual hunger, and he hasn't fed in thousands of years.
I'm surprised he was able to kick our asses that badly.
I'm not.
Oh, that's him weakened from thousands of years of imprisonment too.
So we don't even want to know what he was like at full power.
I actually have an idea of the power of a Greater Barghest, because I used to look through things for summoning and stuff like that. Summonings and bindings and things that I could turn into undead, and I have a fair bit of bestiary knowledge, and I actually had no feasible idea how to survive that encounter at first.
Yeah. Well, a somewhat more thorough inspection of the doorway of the magical kind would have shown that it had been under the subject of an arcane lock spell.
Which, knowing us, would have just driven our curiosity further.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, because we're
And
idiots.
if you had managed to surprise it, it wouldn't have been invisible when you opened the doors.
How could you surprise anything when we had the pillar grind into the floor?
Well, it did fairly well with a perception check, and you guys weren't making any mention of moving stealthily, so.
Because our party doesn't have the capacity for it.
No.
Literally, just Tegan does.
I know,
All
I
right,
know.
So
Believe it or not, you guys did really well getting the fuck out of there.
So is anyone curious as to what I lost?
Yeah.
Probably quite a bit.
Well, okay. So the backpack masswork, bedroll, a blanket, crowbar, some troll rations, water skins, and let's see here, my masswork hand axe, my arrows, both my regular battle axes.
No, you still have your axes.
No, I have masswork battle axes. I still had my 2 original battle axes.
Actually, whatever axes you were holding when you were attacked and knocked unconscious, they were on the ground.
I have weapon straps. I have weapon cords.
Oh, good.
Yeah.
They were dragged.
Yeah. And
How long are weapon cords?
they're basically
3 feet, I believe.
Okay, that's short enough.
And my composite longbow is gone now.
Why was that in your pack?
Where else am I going to put it?
Your
How
person?
could that be in your pack? That thing's really fucking long.
Yeah, that
Brian,
would
are you
that would
aware of
literally
the-
be draped over your shoulder or something.
Would it?
Yeah, that's how archers.
Yeah,
Where-
it's like a at least like a 4 foot, maybe longer stick.
I thought it would be like
Yeah.
tied
Yes.
to it.
Yeah, Brett, you still have your longbow and you've
I'll
got
be right back. Wife needs me.
And my arrows. I guess.
whatever axes you were holding.
Yeah. So yeah, I have I had 2 sets of axes. One was masswork. One was regular. My regular
Then-
axes are gone.
There you go. So
That's what I said. So
You're doing okay. See, I have stuff like tents and climbing kits and other useful things in mine that are valuable and
precious, and I'll be back. I gotta go bathroom.
Bye-bye.
Delete all those manually. So yeah, I didn't lose anything important. Just a lot of blood.
Well, yeah, you're probably going to have some troubles with life.
How are you still alive with the amount of blood you've lost?
I don't know. Gorham must like me for some odd reason.
Or he really doesn't like you and doesn't want to have to spend eternity with your ass.
Well, I don't know. Gorham is just a god of battle, so...
Yeah, I don't want to have to hang out with this guy. Keep him on Earth, he'll keep fighting. It's fine.
Yeah, pretty much, yeah. I still have yet to earn my way in, because so far I've not been doing a very good job. I keep getting knocked unconscious.
I don't know. There are times when you are a badass.
Yes.
Okay. I am returned.
Look at
Okay. We pillage the place, we sleep, we heal, we sleep, we get the fuck out.
Sounds like a plan.
So, the boss room.
The boss room.
Yeah, wait a minute, I need a fucking...
Okay, so you guys know if Jackie is still around?
Yeah, she's
Yes.
on Skype.
She is on
Is she in the call?
No.
No.
Well, this boss room is going to be like an information dump, so she may be interested.
Alright.
Okay.
I don't know, can she... I don't know if she's in a position where she can hop on.
She's at home.
Call.
She's at home.
I know. Okay.
Crypt.
I don't know why I had the explanation mark. Alright, she's jumping in. Give her a sec.
Okay.
Alright. It's information dump time.
We lived, barely.
Congrats.
Ow!
Rygar is dead now.
Who?
Rygar, Brett's wolf.
Yeah.
Aww.
Brett has been knocked unconscious twice. Both of our characters have been knocked unconscious once. Actually, no, you twice and me once.
Oh.
Luthor.
Luther has saved the party twice in this session.
Yeah.
Go wizard.
Yeah.
Okay. So here is the story you pieced together going through the paperwork in the room where you killed Nulia. Nulia was a foundling raised by Sandpoint's previous religious leader, a man named Ekazian Tobin. Nulia's childhood was lonely and sad. Her unearthly beauty made the other children either jealous or shy, and many of them took to playing cruel jokes on her. The adults in town weren't much better. Many of the superstitious Varisians viewed her as blessed by Desna, almost a sort of reverse deformity. Rumors that her touch or proximity could cure warts and rashes, that her locks of hair brewed into tea could increase fertility, and that her voice could drive out evil spirits led to endless awkward and humiliating requests over the years. Poor Nulia felt more like a freak than a young girl by the time she came of age. So when a local Varisian youth, Delic Visconta, began to court her, she practically fell into his arms in gratitude. Knowing that her father wouldn't approve of a relationship with a Varisian, since he wanted her to remain pure so that she could join one of the prestigious Windsong Abbey convents, they kept their affair secret. They met many times in hidden places, a favorite being an abandoned smuggler's tunnel under town that Delic had discovered as a child. Before long, Nulia realized she was pregnant. When she told Delic, he revealed his true colors and, after calling her a slut and a harlot, fled Sandpoint rather than face her father's wrath.
Wow.
Nulia's shock quickly turned to rage, yet she had nowhere to vent her anger. She bottled it up, and when her father discovered her delicate condition, his reaction to her indiscretions only furthered her shame and anger. He forbade her to leave the church, lectured her nightly, and made her pray to Desna for forgiveness. In doing so, he unknowingly nurtured her growing hate. When the rune well in the Catacombs of Wrath flared to life, which was the portal that those creatures crawled out of.
Oh, you mean the thing we shut down?
Mm-hmm. Nulia's own anger was a magnet to its magic. 7 months pregnant, the wrathful energies suffused her mind and she flew into a frenzy. She miscarried her child later that night, a child whose monstrously deformed shape she only glimpsed before blanching midwives stole it away to burn it in secret. As the child had been conceived in the smuggler's tunnels below town, in close proximity to the shrine to Lamashtu, also in the catacombs. The child itself was deformed and horrific. The double shock of losing a child and the realization she had been carrying a fiend in her belly for 7 months was too much. She fell into a coma.
Oh.
As she slept, she dreamed unhealthy dreams. Fueled by the wrath from below and the taint of Lamashtu, Nulia became further obsessed with the cruel demon goddess and the conviction that her wretched life was inflicted on her by those around her. She came to see her angelic heritage as a curse, and the demon-sent dream showed her how to expunge this taint from her body and her soul, replacing it with chaos and cruelty. When she finally awoke, she was someone new, someone who didn't flinch at what Lamashtu asked of her. She jammed her father's door shut as he slept, lit the church on fire, and fled Sandpoint. The locals had assumed that she burned in the fire, a tragedy made all the worse by the death of Father Tobin as well. Yet she lived. She fled to Magnamar, where she enlisted the aid of another group. With the aid of that group, she tracked down Delic and murdered him. Yet his death did not feel her need for revenge. Sandpoint and its hated citizens still lived. You guys got the handout about the medallion, right?
Mm-hmm.
That I gave you when you killed Nulia.
Yes, the note.
Yeah, the note. That's from the person she enlisted aid from.
Mm.
And you guys are piecing this together from journals and notes and
Right, of
range
course.
writings and what have you. When that person gave her the medallion, Nulia learned that she had a larger role to play and that her dreams were a map to her destiny. She returned to Sandpoint and found her drawn to the brick wall in the smuggler's tunnels where she and Delic had conceived her deformed child. Nulia bashed down the wall, and in doing so discovered the Catacombs of Wrath and the Quasit Aurelium that you guys fought earlier.
Yeah, that thing. Ugh.
For many months she stuttered under the Quasit's tutelage. During this time she received another vision from Lamashtu, a vision of a monstrous goblin wolf imprisoned in a tiny room. In Nulia's dreams she learned that this creature, a Barghest named Malfectionor, was also one of Lamashtu's chosen. If she could find him and free him, he would not only help her achieve her vengeance against the town of Sandpoint, but he would be the key in cleansing her body of what she had come to see as her celestial taint. Nulia wanted to be one of Lamashtu's children now. She wanted to become a monster herself. And she was still searching for the creature that very closely matches the description of what you guys just ran from.
Huh.
Huh.
Yeah.
I'm amazed she missed that.
I'm not. That room was very well hidden.
Yeah.
Eh.
And I spent 2 gold opening that area.
Yeah, you'll never get that back either.
Sure I will. I took 100 gold worth of surgical tools out of a room. If anything, that was a great investment. I mean, I almost traded 2 party members for it too, but
yeah, that's true. You almost did. But yeah, no. Nulia did not have your guys' ridiculous perception bonuses.
yeah,
So,
well,
you know.
we have 3 wisdom-based characters in our party.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
The notes also outline her plans to send an army of goblins against Sandpoint and to burn the ground to the town. Not only to offer it as an offering, as a burnt offering to Lamashtu in hopes of being made a half fiend, but to fuel the rune well in the catacombs below. The notes go on to detail how to cause sin spawn to manifest from the well, and that if one were to overextend the rune well's stores, it would be deactivated.
Hey, guess what we did?
She isn't sure how to reactivate it, and several times stresses that the rune well should not be used much until after Sandpoint is raised and the deaths of hundreds of angry citizens and goblins have refilled it.
So, yay?
So we did good.
Thanks.
Yep. But still, the mystery of the person who gave her the amulet and set her on her path remains.
True, but I think we did pretty good. We killed one of the goblin anti-heroes. We
Want
defeated...
Want to show you?
Hold on, guys.
I actually think we killed like 2 or 3, 2 of the goblin anti-heroes.
I think it was just 1.
Yeah, I think we've pretty much crippled their entire operation.
Whatever the case, we live. Yay.
Yay. Although I do take a little bit of umbrage that, you know, the fact that she was angry Sandpoint citizens and I'm not a citizen of Sandpoint, not really matters, I guess. The distinction.
Yeah, you're on their payroll.
Guess what? You never had to come here. You could have stayed in town or traveled on to another town, but, you know. Just saying. If you don't want to have to deal with this kind of crap, you know, there's always the farmer's life.
Yeah.
Hey, Tegan's a decent gambler. He's actually got a decent profession. I mean, gambling's a profession.
So yeah, realistically, the average party would not have
Survived.
even realized that there was anything past that pillar.
Mm. Would there have been any real benefit to if we had somehow magically pulled one over the Barghest?
You would have gotten some loot. You would have slayed a fiend, and who knows if his existence is going to come up again in future modules.
We'll cross
Ooh,
that.
no.
We'll cross that bridge when we get to it.
Was this the end of a module?
This is the end of Burnt Offerings.
Oh my god.
Yes.
Yay! We
Thanks,
live.
Les.
Is it called burnt offerings because she lit the church on fire and killed a bunch of people?
It
Yeah.
is,
Hey!
because she wanted to turn Sandpoint into another massive burnt offering. But with the goblin leaders taken out of commission and the goblin heroes taken down, the leadership behind the attacks on Sandpoint has basically been completely destroyed. And goblins without leadership aren't goblins likely to go on a massive multi-hundred goblin raid.
I think we've earned ourselves a vacation. And
You're a
frankly,
pina colada.
You know, I do think you've earned
I'm
yourself
getting
some time off.
stuck in the rain.
we need one. I need like a couple weeks just to recover my strength.
Good point.
You'll get a couple weeks of downtime.
Yeah, I really need to.
Couple weeks of partying our ass off because we're heroes. God damn it!
And
Yeah,
you
and I
saved
need
the
to-
town and you survived,
And
and
I need to craft scrolls.
so yeah, you'll have time to sell all the loot, split up the gold, put some orders in, so on and so forth before the next chapter of the adventure begins.
Oh, cool.
And we level up.
Yeah, like certainly.
I don't know.
We only need like 200 XP magic.
Yeah, I don't know how much Nulia was worth. It might not have been 200. It might have been only like 20. And
Don't keep.
okay.
I know we get XP for finishing a module.
Okay. So, something else to keep in mind too is that I've been giving you guys a little, well, not a little, a bit of extra experience so that you level up a little bit sooner, so that it would help you with the challenges in the module.
Yeah.
So
It's whatever you want to do,
most
you
of
know?
these fights a level lower. But
Who's running my character, by the way?
Me.
How did you enjoy an Inquisitor?
You have too many judgments.
Yeah, that's why you use like 3 of them.
Yeah. Also, you were fighting at not good capacity because you had 13 points of strength damage.
What the fuck?
We fought shadows.
Yeah.
What?
So the party went into a room, and while they were hanging out in it, discovering a secret passageway that led into another chamber, 3 shadows emerged from the wall and started attacking people. And Rygar got killed by the shadows, and the next
Became
round,
a shadow.
his essence rose as a shadow and began attacking the party as well.
That's rough, buddy.
Yeah, so we have yeah, we all suffered strength damage.
Not me.
Even the
Single
They
wizard,
never hit me.
Never.
the wizard almost died
Yeah.
because of the strength damage.
And what's kind of funny to me is that if you guys had wanted, after killing Nulia, you could have just left.
Yeah.
That was the mastermind. Killer, move on. You're done. So, they also killed a giant hermit crab, which almost killed them all.
Again. Yeah, and
But Luther dropped it.
It was colossal.
Sounds like Luther was fucking MVP.
yeah,
Yeah, Luther saved the party 3 times.
we were all knocked
Twice.
unconscious.
Twice.
And he cast
You
Great
said-
Spike Pit, and that did it.
And they also burned through like all the hero points
Yeah.
in the
Yep.
world.
Wait,
Yeah.
did you guys use my hero points?
No.
Not
Nope.
yours. They can't use yours.
No, Luther used all of his. I used one of mine.
Luther used all of his, received more, and used up those as well.
I guess I should start figuring out. When did you guys stop looking at treasure?
Pardon?
I'm gonna go ahead and end
When-
recording.